Good morning. We call this meeting to order. I want to welcome everyone back from our recess meeting from June 18th. And at this time, we're going to start with our budget amendments and our revised fee schedule. You should have those presented to you. Sorry about that. I also want to make a note that we do have Commissioner Little Reed by telephone. She is on the phone. Obviously, she's not allowed to vote, but she is allowed to participate in the meeting. So, Ms. Cannon, can you hear us? Miss Little Reed, I'm sorry.
Yes, I can hear you, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Chairman, since we have an agenda for this meeting, as a point of order, should we approve the agenda?
We can approve this agenda if you would like.
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'll entertain a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Mims, second by Commissioner Bricken to approve the agenda. All in favor, say aye.
A question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Any
We
discussion?
have a question. Mr. Chairman, there are several contracts on this agenda that I haven't had a chance to read, and I'd like to defer those contracts, any decisions on those contracts until our July meeting.
Okay.
And that would include item number 2, the county attorney contract, number 3, Centralina contract, and number 5, the rescue squad extension.
Okay. I can only speak on the rescue squad contract that I'm aware of. It automatically renews July 1st if we don't take action before then. That's their contract agreement now. The only thing I was requesting was that we extend it for 6 months because Rescue has notified us they want to make some changes to their contract. The county wants to make some changes. We just haven't had time to put that in place yet.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I will accept that.
Okay.
But on number 2, the county attorney contract and the Centralina contract, I'd like to defer those until I have a chance to read them to our meeting in July.
Okay. So
I amend my motion, and that's fine. Take 2 and 3 out.
okay. So we're going to remove items 2 and items 3 from the agenda, and we have a motion to approve that with those items removed. Your second still.
I'll amend my second as well.
Okay. So we have a motion by Commissioner Mims, second by Commissioner Bricken. Any other discussion on the agenda? Hearing none. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Okay, so getting back to our budget amendments, you have the budget amendments there in front of you. These are just to clear up some last minute items for the remaining fiscal year.
Mr. Chairman, I think the board agreed to increase our rates by 5% across the board. Has that action been implemented?
Yes, the only deviation from what you had approved was the water and sewer rates, which obviously you approved to go up by 11% each. So other than that, this encompasses your previous motion about the 5% increase.
Okay, so the revised fee schedule reflects a 5% increase.
It does. Is that right?
That's what I was going to say.
I thought
It was 10, not 5.
I thought the motion was 10%. Yes. So this reflects a 10% increase on last year's. Okay.
Rounded to the nearest whole number.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
Make a motion that we approve the budget amendments and fee schedule.
Second.
All right, we have a motion by Commissioner Gatewood, second by Commissioner Woodburn to approve the revised fee schedule and budget amendments. Any other discussion? None. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. All right, so we're going to move down to item number 4, Hazen and Sawyer Task Order 13.
This is, you'll recall, we've got the appropriation for our sewer system. And they have been working up until now on the water side of the issue, which was a separate appropriation. So they're ready to get started. You just have to approve the task order since it's above my approval level, I should say.
Chairman, Mr. Manager, the money that we've got identified on here, just so we can be clear, it's not coming out of our general fund, it's coming out of money that the state's given us, right?
Coming out of the special appropriation from the state General Assembly.
Okay, great, thank you, yes, sir.
Okay, any other discussions on the Hazen and Sawyer?
Mr. Chairman, if there are no further discussions, I make a motion that we approve the Hazen and Sawyer Task Order number 13.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Gatewood, second by Commissioner Bricken and Commissioner Mims to approve the Hazen and Sawyer Task Order 13. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. All right, moving along, item 5, the Anson Rescue Squad contract extension. As I stated before, the current contract with Anson Rescue automatically is set to renew on July 1 of this year. The original contract would renew for 3 years from the date of the original contract. It's been suggested that we just extend it for 6 months because we know that Anson Rescue has presented some changes they want to make. I think the county has some changes we would like to see made. We haven't had time to put those in place yet, so I'm recommending we extend it for 6 months to the end of December. Gives us time to get the new wordage in the contract, new wording put together, and then we can revisit it, in December.
And I would make a motion that we would extend that contract for 6 months.
Second.
Okay. So we have a motion by Commissioner Bricken, second by Commissioner Gatewood to extend the current contract as it is written with Anson Rescue Squad providing EMS services to the county. Any other discussion on that? Okay, hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. All right. Moving on, item 6, Uptown Wadesboro, the Summer Jam. You've got here in front of you a request that they just need our support to host fireworks, vendors, and entertainment for this coming Saturday, June 29th. I think this is the same annual event that they've held in the past.
Yes.
Okay.
Make a motion that we approve the Uptown Wadesboro Summer Jam request.
Second.
I have a question for discussion. Since we're in somewhat of a drought, will there be some pumper units available at the site?
I've not had any contact with anyone. I know the Wadesboro Fire Department is, I guess, involved in this.
Okay, good. That's all I wanted to know. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. So, all right. So, have a motion by Commissioner Gatewood, second by, I believe it was Commissioner Mims. Any other discussion on the Summer Jam request? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. All right. That concludes the agenda. We do have one item to be discussed in closed session with County Manager and County Attorney. Any other, before we go into closed session, any other items we need to discuss?
I'd like to have our finance director here too, if possible.
Okay. So, all right, at this time, I entertain a motion to go into closed session.
So move.
Second.
A motion by Commissioner Mims, second by Commissioner Bricken. Any discussion?
Yes, sir. Just one point, just a point of order, and that is, what is our policy for participating in closed session remotely?
Mr. Forbes, could you?
It'll be up to the board whether she can report, or whether she can participate. I would, it's been my review that she is still not allowed to vote, as long as, and just for, I'm sure she would not have other people listening to it, and so it'd be a trust issue on the board, so she could do that. I mean, and I'm sure Ms. Little Reed would not have other people in the room with her during closed session. I'm just stating that just because it was a question that was asked.
Okay.
Mr. Attorney, I am the only one in this room listening to this meeting.
Yes.
Thank you for that, Commissioner Little Reed.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. All right, at this time, any other discussion on going in closed session? All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Make a motion that we come out of closed session.
Second.
Have a motion to exit closed session by Commissioner Gatewood, second by Commissioner Mims. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. All right.
Mr.
Gatewood?
Chairman, I have a motion. In fact, I have two. Number one, under the authority of North Carolina General Statute 160A-167, I make a motion to reimburse the sheriff for legal expenses.
Subsection A.
Subsection A. Thank you for the clarification.
I second the motion.
All right, so we have a motion by Commissioner Gatewood, second by Commissioner, I don't know, Woodburn, Bricken. I don't know which one seconded it. Both of you. Second by Commissioner Bricken and Commissioner Woodburn to reimburse the sheriff under the authority of Statute 160A-167, subsection A. Any other discussion on that? All right, hearing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, you said you had a second
Motion
one.
number two, I make a motion to approve the salary increases for the finance director, social services director, parks and rec and maintenance director, the water plant supervisor, and the elections director.
All right, we have a motion by Commissioner Gatewood to approve some salaries for those spelled out. Do we have a, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Was a dollar amount put on those
Yes.
in the motion? Okay.
Yes. In fact, I will clarify my motion. Make a motion to approve the salary increases for the finance director, $5,000 annually, effective immediately. The social services director, $5,000, effective immediately. Parks and Recs and Maintenance Director, $10,000, effective immediately. The Water Plant Supervisor, $5,000, effective immediately. And the Elections Director, $5,000, effective immediately.
All right, so the motion by Commissioner Gatewood to increase the salaries of those departments listed and the amounts you heard. Do we have a second?
Second.
Have a second by Commissioner Mims. Any other discussion on that? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank
And
you.
the rest of the board.
Thank you. All right, any other items for discussion? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move, Mr. Chairman.
I have a motion by Commissioner Mims, second by Commissioner Woodburn. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye.